Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Welcome. Good to see you. Man, I had to restart all kinds of stuff to get on. Anyway, let's talk about some love tonight. We've talked about all kinds of stuff in the past few nights. Let's do some love talk. I love this story. You guys know I'm a huge story guy. I love stories, especially if the story is a true story. So, this is one of those true love stories. Now, when it comes to love, we all have our thoughts, we all have our ideas. Um, some may believe in that romance and that fantasy and the love at first sight. Some may not, some may not even believe in real love because maybe they've been hurt so much. But I can share with you a couple of the different things, and one is that throughout the years that I've been on the phone and I've done the mortgage thing for so many years, I have come across well, I can't say so many, but I've come across many um, widows that I've been, blessed enough to speak with and hear their stories. And a few stand out in my mind that these women, I remember like a few of them, that the way that we're talking about their husbands whom had passed away years ago, it was incredible. And I remember telling them, I only wish that one day that I am gone, somebody would be able to speak about me like that, as so much out of love and respect. So these stories are for real, they are out there. Um, Fortunately, they're kind of fading away with the world of AI, technology, everything being so right there available. Um, some of these authentic stories are just kind of being um, swiped away, right? So, this story, there's a story of a lady who goes to the underground railroad and sits there to hear the man's voice over the speakers, right? And this has become actually very famous story, and it's called Mind the Gap. Mind the Gap story is a story of Margaret McCullen. And so after her husband dies in 2003, she finds a way to go and just kind of reconnect with him and just kind of remember him. Well, back in the 1950, her husband recorded was the voice behind the London's railroad, that whole voice over the speaker that said, mind the gap. And he says, be careful of that gap. I think it says, mind the gap, stand behind the line, the gap between the train and this line, mind that gap. And it's his recording, and it was done back in 1950. And all these years, even when he died, this was playing still with his voice, mind the gap. And when he passed away in 2003, Margaret just kind of found herself really lost without him, loved him. So she finds a way to go to the station, sit there at the right time, and so when he comes on, she can hear his voice. Amazing, amazing. Now get this, it gets better. After years, recently, his voice was actually replaced by automatic voice, like AI voice, right? And so Margaret sent a letter to the company and requests the cassette. Some of you don't even know what that is. The cassette of her husband's recording. She kind of tells them the story and says, "Hey, this is my husband's voice, and he's passed away, and this is I used to come to the station, sit there, and hear his voice. Now that you're not playing his voice, can I have the cassette, please?" Well, the owner of the company was so impressed, was so surprised, and so he was just he loved that, and he said, "You know what? He did. He went back and restored Oswald's voice. In fact, he made sure that it's gonna play close to her station where she lives, and that she can go there and hear her husband's voice over and over every night." Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that speaks true love. When love lasts after the person is gone, and that love has continued, you got to understand, it's not because the person left and now it's like that regret that kicks in and kind of brings out that love out of regret. That is not what I'm talking about. This love had started when they met and had just grown over the years and continued over the years. So when he passed, right, this love had continued, right? Hey, Andrea, what is up? How are you? So to me, that speaks true love. A lot of people, Sumir, namaste, namaste. I want to sing that when I get your name. To me, that speaks true love. A lot of people can speak true love and even want true love, but this is true love in action when it lasts after the person is gone, and it just speaks volume of both people, of the person who's gone and the person who stayed behind and still gives that much love. So I thought that's such a powerful story. I hope that you got some love, some inspiration, some value out of this. Hey, maybe you're in a true love situation, maybe you are not, and maybe you can relate to this story, maybe you can't. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. And if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple of folks. Don't be shy. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.